Bangkok, riding in a public conveyance called a songtao. It's a small truck. Let's see if I turn it around here and look in the back cab here. Maybe you can see there's people facing each other, sitting in various directions. Holds maybe 6, 8, 10, and when it gets real crowded, about 15 people. We're going down the highway. This ride will cost me 6 baht. It's 30 baht to the dollar, 31 baht to the dollar. And you can see how small a view they have out the window. I don't know why, but they seem to like to cover the windshield. Notice that the cab itself is devoid of any luxury items. There's I guess an ignition switch down there hanging, and that's about it. Nothing else would work here. Got the money here. Now the people will get out of the back and pay their fare.
2 คนครับไม่3อ่ะคนเดียว
There you go. White shirts and dark pants is usually for school. All over the country, that's sort of a uniform, blue or dark pants and a white shirt. There's a little typical eating place along the side. And the Subarus, they call them Subarus, the small ones. The bigger ones are actually called the songtaos. Both cost maybe about 1 baht difference, so they're very cheap. We'll take this about 5 miles or so to get to the next bigger area where we're going to take a bigger bus, or maybe take a ferry down the Chao Phraya River that was flooded for a couple months in the past months. A little trace of that now, or business as usual, and you can see piles of sandbags here and there that we're actually running by the river right here. We're walking distance from the river. There's sandbags around, but it's hardly noticeable within all the other trash. Here's some right here. It's a pretty trashy city, to say the least. There are no real public services much other than the transportation system, and which is amazing how it works, but it's a multifaceted place. And we're zooming down the street here, and there's a larger bus up ahead. You can flag down a songtao or a Subaru anywhere along its route, and they'll stop if there's room, and if it looks like there's no room, they still might stop, and that means he thinks you can cram in somewhere. I actually enjoy these rides because not very many people get in the front, and I can get in the front and see where I'm going. Most other people don't care. Culturally, Thais pretty much don't care where they are, or they know where they are, but it has nothing to do with north, south, east, west kind of ideas that we have, and they don't look at or read maps. Don't really even know how to. And when we were on a regular city bus the other day, we asked the driver what street we were on, and he couldn't tell us. So we asked the conductor, the guy that does the money changing, and he couldn't tell us either. So we had no idea what street we're on. It was a main large street. Things are just done differently here, and it's kind of amazing. Everybody gets along somehow, and it's full of vitality everywhere you look. People are busy doing something or other. The economy is good in many ways, better than the American economy. It seems that people are improving their properties everywhere. They're either building things or adding to whatever they own now. There's a sample right over there. Something being built. Concrete structure, just about ubiquitous. Okay, we're getting down here toward the end of this particular 6 baht ride, and you'll notice these a little slightly larger. These are the songtaos, and there's a tuk-tuk we just passed, a 3-wheel vehicle, a cab which only costs about $1 to go a long ways. And here we're going to stop again. And people come close to the right. thought nobody was getting out. There was somebody coming. I always wonder how so many people can fit in such a tiny conveyance. I have to kind of fold myself up and jackknife myself just to even get in the front. Anywhere you go here, it's city noisy. There goes a sample of the building. You see the building the place out. You already have clothes hanging from many of the places. It's a very large prison. Not the Bury prison, it's a suburb province of Bangkok. It takes a couple minutes even to pass the place. Administrative offices are across the street. And almost here, the ferry on the Chao Phraya has a market that stretches for about a half mile most directions along it, and that's where we plan to pick up another bus, a little more modern and air conditioned. There are people getting out of another Songdown, and we'll get out here too. You can see this thing from the outside. That's all.
I never remember how
Here's Pat and school kids, cute little girls, lots of cute girls around here. There we go. I can't read anything that's on the front of this other than the 45, and it means nothing to me either. And here we go. This is the town of Nonthaburi, and here is a row of songtals waiting to fill up. And no, these are Subaru, excuse me, I always get them mixed up. The big ones that are songtals. Okay.